time is fake.
Hello. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. It feels like I haven't streamed in forever, even though I streamed on Thursday. But obviously, I wasn't streaming here. So now it feels like I haven't streamed in a really long time because I'm so used to almost streaming daily now. But hi, it is so good to see all of you. Let me say
Ohana
hello to everyone.
means family. Family means nobody
Chris,
gets left behind.
excuse
forgotten.
you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh my god, it says a golden kappa train is incoming. If the hype train starts, everyone who participates gets a golden kappa. That's very rare. I just want to tell you guys. I mean, if there's ever an opportunity to start a hype train, if you want to flex your golden kappa anywhere, this is your chance. There we go. We did
Happy
it,
2
chat.
years. Thanks for fostering this lovely community.
Thank you so much. What the heck? I'm gonna try to catch up with everything because I'm already behind as usual at this point. Jennifer, thank you so much for the 430 bits. What? Thank you, thank you. And Burp, thank you so much for the 24 months. I appreciate it. And Chris, thank you so much for those 5 gifted again. And Angie, thank you so much for the 4 months. I appreciate all of that generosity. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing? Thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all those subby perks to
Choo
whoever
choo.
resubbed and just got gifted a sub. So do I get it even though yes, because your gifted subbies actually were part of kicking off the hype train. Let's go, Joa. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. Guess I'll have to. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Hollow. Thank you. I'm gonna catch up with you guys about London. I have so much to tell you.
Guess I'll have to. How was London?
Hello? Izzy! Hi, twin. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. How was your stream? What were you doing today? You guys rated into a golden kappa hype train, so if there's a lot happening, I guess enjoy the chaos. How was your stream today? What were you up to? Thank you for that shout out for Ezzy. Wow, I'm trying to talk too fast, which is not a great idea.
Cute. No.
How was your stream?
Curious.
I hope you were
God.
doing great. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had fun.
Should stop
For everyone
talking
from my
to
side,
me.
if you're not following
just
my
called
literal
myself
twin,
cute.
Izzy, yet, what are you doing? Please go check out her channel and drop your bum on the follow button. It should also be floating above chat, but considering there's a hype train, sometimes Twitch is twitchy and it doesn't show up. But please make sure to show her all the love. She's wonderful and amazing. And to everyone who's new here, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, which is mostly The Sims, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. And I just came back from a little London trip, so we're like gonna catch up and everything. And then we're gonna check out the new Sims pack. And I feel super inspired from my trip actually, because we're gonna build a functional botanical garden that your sim can like own and run, and then people have to pay to visit it. But it's
So
very
happy to
chaotic.
still be here after this many
What the heck is
months.
going on? To everyone who's here, welcome in. I don't think there's ever gonna be a way to catch up for me. Everything going on. Yes, I went to Q and it's amazing. I love Q. It was my 3rd time there and it's like chef's kiss. Luke, thank you so much for the 5 gifted what the butts. Thank you. Sophie, thank you so much for the 29 months. That is a ridiculously long time. Thank you so much. Luke, thank you so much again for the 5 gifted. To everyone who just got gifted a sub, please enjoy all of your subby perks. Amanda, thank you so much for the
Golden
2
Kappa
months.
woot
I
woot.
appreciate it. Thank you. Also, Izzy, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. I'm sorry that you came into this absolute chaos. I don't know what my community is doing. They're wonderful and amazing, and I don't know how to say thank you. Singularity, thank you so much for the 500 bits. That's wild. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sophia, thank you so much for the 7-month resub. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month. Also, I'm gonna scroll up and see if I see an answer from what you were doing. It was so fun. I was building with a new pack for the first time. We were building a pottery studio and flower shop. I love that idea. Absolutely love that idea. I fully support this. That is amazing. Thank you so, so much for bringing your community over here. I genuinely appreciate it so much. And again, everyone from my community is so amazing and so wonderful, has the best vibes, plays a lot of Sims. So please, please, please make sure to check them out. But thank you so much again for coming over. And I'm going to try to catch up. Hollow, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And Joanna, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Jennifer, thank you so much for that gifted sub to the community. I appreciate it. 6 hours. Holy butts. Go take your after stream rest. Go get some food, something to drink and stuff. But yes, happy International Women's Day. I'm so all over the place that I keep forgetting, even though I've seen it like 5 million times. But this is to all the amazing women. You're awesome. You're valid. You deserve space. You deserve everything in life. Happiness, adoration, everything. Literally, you're amazing and wonderful, and I love you. That was my International Women's Day speech. But hi, everyone. It's so good to see all of you. Jennifer, thank you so much for gifting that sub to the community. Mestra, thank you so much for the freaking 27 months, and happy girly day for sure. For sure. And welcome into everyone who's joining. It is literally my brain is so all over the place. How did we start stream and how did we start a stream with a golden kappa train? Like that never happens in my entire streaming career. I think I've had a golden kappa once. And that was when it just released. So you guys enjoy this very, very special moment. For everyone who joins, the emote that you'll get for 24 hours to use is a special golden kappa emote that you get to flex everywhere in Twitch chat. So, you know, everyone who resubbed and cheered bits, y'all are gonna look really cool. But thank you all so much for that support. It is so good to be back. It is so good to be streaming again, even though again, I technically streamed on Thursday. It didn't really, like, it felt like a stream, but it also didn't because I had barely any time to, like, read chat or talk to you guys, because I was so all over the place and stressing out about my lemon suit, you know, that, I think it didn't really feel like a stream. Like, I was here, but I wasn't here. Also, I haven't coughed for 3 entire days, and I'm back home and I'm coughing again. I think there's something in my house that I'm allergic to, but I don't know what it is. Which sucks, because I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm allergic to, what makes me cough at home, because that would explain why my cough is so persistent and doesn't go away. I think it's something irritating my lungs. But I didn't get any new plants recently, and I don't think it's my cats, because I've had them for years, so it would make no sense that I would get allergic to them now. So, I don't know. It's just London that cures all. Honestly, yes. Also, Wargreymon, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. And welcome into everyone joining. And thank you for those follows earlier as well. I'm so sorry that I cannot catch up with everyone and like say hi to everyone like I normally do in the beginning of stream. Panda!
Oops.
Ayo? Did you wait, I don't remember if you recently got one, Panda. I think you actually got one in my latest cleanup. You have a founder's badge. I did like a cleanup of my founder's badges, which I hadn't done in like literal years. I don't think I've ever done that since I got partner. Maybe once all the way in the beginning, but there were so many people in there that got a partner's badge through like gifted subs, but at the time you don't know. So I was like, I don't want to take them away because, I don't know if this person is maybe just a really big lurker and they are just, they just got, they're always subscribed. Like you don't know, you can't see that in your dashboard. But then we're like a lot of people that were no longer subscribed, and I also haven't seen in chat. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna clean it up so that the founders badges go to people that are actually like active in the community and that will see them in chat. And then you go on. You are an OG baby. Because let's be real, you are. So it makes so much sense for you to have one. But it looks very pretty next to your pink VIP badge. Oh my god, so much is going on.
Plus happy girlies day. I've got pancakes
Liv,
and
thank you so much
flowers
for the
for
100
breakfast.
biddies. And that's very sweet. That's very sweet. That's amazing. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Hi, Steven. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? How was your stream? Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it a ton. More chaos. I'm literally streaming for 15 minutes and it's just been consistent chaos. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. How was your stream? I hope you had a great time. Were you also checking out the new pack? I'm guessing you've already played with it before because it's obviously been out for a couple of days already. I'm going to check it out for the first time today because I was traveling, so I have not seen it at all. But I'm very, very excited. But I would love to hear what you were up to on stream. Also, anyone from my side, if you are looking for a wonderful, wonderful, positive, uplifting, great, amazing person to follow who also happens to play a lot of The Sims and does the occasional co-working, then please, please, please make sure to go check out Spring Sims right now. Absolutely one of my favorite people on this platform. So thank you so much for raiding in. I appreciate it. And welcome into everyone who joined with that raid. I am terribly behind on chat. Normally I try to say hello to everyone, every single person. But I've been really bad today and I haven't said hi to anyone yet because it's been 15 minutes of chaos. So if you guys want to hang out for a little bit of chaos, and then we're going to check out the new Sims pack and, you know, do some yapping in between, you're super welcome. For anyone who's new, my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, which is mostly The Sims with a sprinkle of variety. I do co-working streams, and I do the occasional IRL stream if I'm up to it. I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD, which I feel like is very noticeable right now. And yeah, you guys are more than welcome to hang out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But thank you so much for being here. I was building a cheap laundromat convenience store. Ooh, I love that idea. That's really nice. I'm curious how that would function in gameplay. Like, I've been wondering, like, my main thing that I want to know for this pack, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet, is can you build those things and then, like, not own them, but still visit them? Like, I guess you can because you can go to the tattoo parlor and, like, get a tattoo. But what if you build something completely new, like a laundromat or a convenience store? Do you need to actively set up a sim that is then the owner of the store, or can you just go to it and then, like, a sim will spawn, basically? Um, is there a way you can enter the giveaway even if you don't have Twitter or Blue Sky? Unfortunately not. I do host a lot of giveaways just exclusive to Twitch, but this time around I decided to again like go to my Twitter audience because I haven't done that in like months. So I tried to like spread it evenly between all my social platforms basically, if that makes any sense. And this time around I decided to go for that group. But unfortunately there's no way that I can like you need either of the accounts to be able to repost it and like comment on it so I know that you entered. Um you have to have an active sim to be the owner. Okay, okay. So it's kind of like with for rent where there needs to be a landlord. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's kind of like that will take a bit of extra effort to set it up then, but I think that's still I mean, you can out definitely do that and just get a random sim. This is what I do with rent like landlords. I'll just get a random sim to own it. um Also, thank you guys so much for that incredible hype train. Um that was a golden kappa hype train. So, thank you so much for everyone that gave me the ability to flex that for 24 hours. I just created an account for the giveaway. I love that. That's so sweet of you. Um, I would say if you're gonna create an account for the giveaway, I would suggest joining Blue Sky because it's a lot less of a trash hole than Twitter is. The only reason I also posted it on Twitter is because that's where I still have a lot of followers. So I was like, it feels a bit weird to not post it there because there's a lot of people who've not moved to Blue Sky yet. But Blue Sky is a lot less of a dumpster fire. It's like a much nicer space, and the algorithm is better attuned to actually showing you things that you want to see. There's a lot less bots. So if you're gonna have to pick one of the two, then I would say go to Blue Sky because it's a nicer place to be in. um Also, Panda, welcome in. And I know that there were some more first time chatters. I'm so sorry that I didn't welcome you guys in, but welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Also, Steven, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please, please, please make sure to do so. Thank you so much again for trusting me with your community. Same goes for Izzy. I hope that you're already lurking and, doing your post stream care things. But thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope y'all are doing good. It's weird to stream on a Saturday. I normally don't stream on Saturdays. So I was like thinking, do I ask about the weekend? And I was like, well, technically it's been one day into the weekend, but also it doesn't really feel like normally I ask that on Monday. So I'm a bit all over the place. Hi, Sarah. It's good to see you. And baby girl, welcome in as well. And Riri, welcome in. It is good to see you. Literally double check the day. Yeah, I decided to throw in an extra Saturday stream because I couldn't stream yesterday and Wednesday. I was like, if we're missing 2 gaming streams, I'm just gonna add an extra one. I'm currently traveling, so I was in a hotel streaming. Oh, that's impressive. I respect you for that. I've done IRLs and I already find that a hassle, let alone trying to do a gaming stream while I'm traveling. I'm already breaking my brain over the logistics of that, so I respect you a lot for that. That makes you a true simmer, like a true Sims creator. Just traveling and then just still creating content. Weekend row. Do you not like it, Panda? Should I stop streaming again? Plan for studying this evening, but now he fell asleep for a fat AF nap. Honestly, I respect him for that. Because sleep is nice and naps are overrated. No, not overrated. Underrated. That's what I was trying to say. Naps are underrated. Imagine being like, naps are overrated. But yeah. The reason, by the way, we're gonna build a botanical garden is indeed because I went to Kew Gardens in London. We had the most amazing weather. I am still trying to wrap my mind around the fact that I went to the UK, of all places, and I had 3 entire days of sunshine. I walked without my coat for like 80% of the time. We were constantly outside, just like getting a drink, and then we're like, oh, should we just take a walk next to the Thames? Like, should we just go, like, just stroll because it's so nice out? So we went to Kew Gardens, which is a really big botanical garden and park. Like technically it's a botanical garden, but it's such a big plot of land that you can also just take like a really nice walk. And it's so beautiful. It is so nice, especially with this weather. I sat outside on a terrace for lunch. I had like a nice drink. Hi, Caramel. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Going to London this Thursday. If you have time to go to Kew Gardens, I can highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Yes, of course, Mike. Of course. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Um, no, it was actually amazing. Like so beautiful. I took some pictures because like I have a vision of what I want to build from Kew Gardens. There's like a very specific build that I want to not necessarily identically recreate, but I felt very inspired by that specific building. You lived near Kew Gardens as a baby? That's amazing. That's a good place to be born. How did I not know there was a botanical garden like that in London? I don't know. I guess well, I don't know if it's on many like tourist boards, but it's kind of like outside of the city center. You do have to take the tube for like 40 minutes or 30. I don't know. It felt long, which on the tube is like it takes it goes quite fast and like quite a distance. So if you have to be on the tube for like 30 minutes, it goes quite far out. It's actually close to Heathrow Airport. You also will, or Gatwick. I'm actually not sure which one of the two. But there's a lot of planes. That's the only downside of Kew Gardens is that you constantly hear planes flying over. Um, but I don't think it might be like the most I don't think it would be in the top 10 tourist attractions in London. So you kind of have to search for it. Is it Heathrow? Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Um, Waiting for an email about getting a paid internship, but they said they sent me the information yesterday and they didn't. Oh, that's annoying, Liv. I'm sorry. Also, hi, Fees. It's good to see you. Gatwick is south of London. See, the thing is, I don't actually know where Kew Gardens is. Like, if I had to point it out on a map, 'cause I'm really bad with direction. So I just looked up on Google Maps how to get there. And then I was like, oh, I'll just follow the tube instructions. Um, Living near an airport is not that bad. I think it really depends on your location compared to the airport and the landing spaces because I think if you have I think Kew Gardens in that sense is kind of terribly placed right at the like the sound border where like the planes go through the sound, that like I don't know how to explain it in English because I don't sound barrier, I think it's called. So you hear them go through it and that is kind of a sucky sound. Um but I'm snacking some dirty fingers for keyboard. That's fair, Esther. That's fair. In Oxford, and that's been like the only botanical garden in England in my head. Oh, that Kew is really beautiful. They have sequoia trees, which I love to see. Because they're I wouldn't say rare, but there's not many places that have like really big sequoia trees. Um, it's very close, yeah. Yeah. I did know that. I didn't know that either of the two was really close. But yeah, it's really nice. I can highly recommend it. If you're in London, go to Kew Gardens. I'll show you the picture of the building that I'm going to try to recreate today or kind of take as inspiration for the build. But we did that on the Wednesday. We basically spent our entire day in Kew Garden. We just went back, I think, around like dinner time or something because it was just so lovely. We weren't planning on spending 6 hours in the botanical garden, but there was just no reason to leave. The weather was nice. We were walking. It's so big that we were literally walking around for 6 hours and we didn't even see every single thing that is there to see. Like we had to skip some of the greenhouses because it was just we were running out of time. Um that was very nice. And then on the Thursday, I had a very busy day because I went to have coffee with or like first went to have breakfast with one of my coworkers slash friends from Top Desk, who is currently in London, but she is from the Netherlands. And then thank you, Sim Turtle. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy the YouTube content as well. um, but we did that, and then I went for coffee with another Top Desk coworker, because she used to or yeah, well, technically used to be because I'm no longer working there. She used to be on a team with me, and obviously with her being based in London, I couldn't really say, uh, goodbye to her when I was leaving, so I made an effort to go have a coffee with her, which was very nice. We sat at the rooftop, like, the Top Desk building has a rooftop office, and you have like really beautiful view over the London skyline. So we were just sat there with like a nice coffee and it was so chill. And then we had some lunch in Borough Market. And then I met up with Spoofy and Camilla for the Movember Awards. We went to have some drinks beforehand because both of them had a +1 and Scott was also there. So we were thinking like it's actually kind of nice to have some time before the event to catch up and just, meet up and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Um, and then we went to the Movember Awards, which you actually saw on a really big part of the stream. Like I think I streamed everything but the party at the end, which was actually really nice. It was just a very chill party. It wasn't really like a party. They had music and beer, but it was just very casual. Everyone was just chatting, catching up. I had an opportunity to congratulate the winner again that I handed the award out to. Um but I guess all the other things you guys saw on stream already. Like you already saw me in a stupid lemon suit going on stage. Actually, so many people asked afterwards, they were like, "Aren't you gonna wear it the whole evening?" And I was like, "No." What else do you need in a party besides music and beer? Well, there wasn't like really a dance floor or anything. So I guess it was more like a chatting casual party, rather than like an actual, I don't know, clubbing party or something. And then we took an Uber. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. So this party was quite far outside of London. And a lot of people were like, this is a really bad neighborhood. You really shouldn't walk here at night, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, please take an Uber. Um, and we were like, I don't know, should we take an Uber? We looked it up and it was only like £23 to take an Uber all the way to the hotel. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Fine. We will just take an Uber because, if so many people are saying this is an unsafe neighborhood to walk at night, we only needed to walk like a small part to get to the subway station or the tube station. But I was still like, I don't know, kind of like, uh, I didn't, I don't know. We were just like feeling iffy. We're like, okay, you know what? Fine. We'll just take an Uber. And then we got the worst Uber driver in the history of Uber drivers. Like, this dude had an electric car, but he was driving like he was driving a manual car and didn't know how to use it. Do you know when a car goes like, like every single time? Like, how do you even get an electric automatic car to do that? That's difficult. And he kept going like really fast, really slow, really fast, and it was so terrible. And I'm like really miserably car sick. So I tried to, I don't know, just zone out. And I was just like chewing my gum. And Scott was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm getting really sick." And it was like a 30-minute car ride. And I was like, okay, am I gonna, manage to sit here for 30 minutes and not puke? And I was like, I don't think so. Like, I was like, I don't think I can do this. So I was like looking at Scott, and he was at one point, he was like all white. So I'm like, are you doing okay? And he was like, no, I'm getting so sick. I was like, if you are getting car sick, we're getting out. Like, he has never been car sick in his life. And he was like, I cannot do this. So we like very gently kind of asked the cab driver, we were like, hey, you know what? We actually would like to go for a midnight walk. Could you instead drop us off at the other side of the riverbank, and then we can like walk the last bit, which saved us like, I don't know, 12 minutes or something in the car. So we only had to survive for 15. And he was like, okay, yeah, sure, I can drop you off at Southwark Station. And we were like, yes, thank you. That's perfect. We would really like to enjoy this beautiful evening. Because we're like, I don't know, the guy was also really awkward. So neither of us were looking to give him any feedback on his terrible driving style. Um, and then we got out of the car and both of us were like, we are so happy we got out, because I think if we had stayed in 5 minutes longer, both of us would have gotten so sick. Car sickness is really the worst because it doesn't just involve you getting nauseous. Like, your entire system feels bad. Like, you get shaky and you get lightheaded and you get a bit dizzy and you get nauseous. But like, it's not just the nausea. Everything in your whole body is just confused about what's going on. It was terrible. Hated it. But then we ended up walking at like, I think it was 1 a.m. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It was like 1 a.m. and we were walking across Millennial Bridge, like next to Tate Modern. And I kid you not, it was empty. So imagine you have like the beautiful St. Paul's Cathedral, Millennium Bridge, empty, not a soul. Tate Modern, empty. There's no one. I've never seen London that empty, especially not that part because it's always busy. There's always pedestrians on the bridge. There was no one. And the sky was entirely clear, so we could see the stars. Of course, we kissed on the bridge, like in a movie, duh. Yes, of course. Both of us were just walking there like, are we in a movie? Legit. It felt unreal. Because it was also not cold. So both of us were just like casually walking there. You know, sometimes when you're outside and you're walking and you're like making an active effort to just walk faster because it's cold or rainy or whatever. But it was like, I think the only reason we ended up walking faster was because we both realized we had to pee. So we were like, okay, let's not, hover too long. But it was so nice. So I'm like, in the end, that really sucky cab ride kind of turned out for the best because otherwise we wouldn't have walked. Yes, Central Station is dead at 2 a.m. That's mostly because we don't have a lot of night trains. So people don't have to, like, there's nothing to do at Central Station. But it is so, so nice. So that was amazing. So we get back to the hotel. We just, brush our teeth, go to sleep. And then we actually decided to sleep in a little bit the next morning. Well, because we both had beer. So we were like, we're probably not going to be super hungover, but we're going to be tired. So let's sleep in a bit. And then we slept in, had some really nice breakfast with cinnamon buns again, because I love my Gale cinnamon buns. And then we went to this really beautiful bookshop. For anyone who's ever been, Daunt Books, is it Marylebone? I never know how to say that. But there's like multiple Daunt Books, but like the original Daunt Books. It is this beautiful, beautiful Victorian building with like old wooden bookcases. It's beautiful. Marylebone? Okay, thank you. See, I never know how to say it. Marylebone. I'll remember that now. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. And we were in there for I think 3 hours, just walking around, looking at just the smell. Like, it smelled delicious. It smelled like new books, and there were like a lot of books, but it wasn't too cluttered. It is so nice. So, so nice. And then Scott was like, well, because you recently went full time, I would like to buy you a gift. He told me that before we went to London. And then when we were in the bookstore, he was like, so would you like your gift in the bookstore? And I was like, well, if you're going to buy me books, yes. So then I got to do a little haul. I bought some books. We also bought like really beautiful tote bags, but I have a picture of it because they're downstairs. But do you guys want to see my book haul? It's only 3 books, but still. Still nice. Still 3 books, And then in the meantime, I'm gonna quickly find that picture of the bag. Hold on, let me open my Google Photos. So I ended up getting 3 books. Wait, hasn't my Google Photos synced fully? Oh god. It's very far behind. Okay, I'm gonna let that sync while I show you the books. That's so sweet, Liv. What the heck? That is very, very sweet. Okay, so the first book that I saw that I decided to get is this one. It's called What You Are Looking For in the Library. I know it's mirrored, so that's why I said it. Jenny! Thank you so much for the 26 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so much. But it's What You Are Looking For in the Library. And obviously there was a cat on the cover, so that kind of caught my attention. And then it said something about a library, so I was like, "Ooh, I'm interested." And basically the book is about a librarian who can pick the perfect book for a person when they visit the library based on their personality and like what they need at the time. Um I don't know how the book is set up. I don't know if it's like a collection of shorter stories, kind of like all told from the librarian's perspective, or um, if you see like multiple stories simultaneously. But it's a Japanese book, and I really, really, really like Japanese writers because there's like 2 things. They take something that is relatively ordinary and then write it in a very beautiful, like very, I don't know, real way. And then the second thing is they don't make it too poetic. So like it's poetic because it's a very simple thing described beautifully, but something that really icks me in literature, specifically Dutch literature, is that they will go out of their way to make something sound very complicated and difficult for no reason. Like, it doesn't make the quality of the writing better. It's simply there to make it feel fancy. And that is like my biggest ick with writers, and a lot of Dutch writers do this. But I have noticed that Japanese writers are almost like the opposite of it. Yeah, it's like romanticized but still real, but also it's described in a simple. Like it's kind of like Japanese architecture. It's beautiful, but it's simple. Like, they don't need a lot of oomph and flair and everything, you know? It's not like they need puffy coats and lots of flowers and lots of smells and describe everything into the, like, most meticulous detail. It's very authentic or something. I don't know what it is, but I love that so much. Um, so I'm very excited to read this because I think it's actually, I don't know, I feel like it fits exactly that what I love. Um, so that's one, and then I got another one from a Japanese writer, which is called "We'll Prescribe You a Cat." Um, and it is a book about a somewhat magical or mysterious clinic that you can only find if your soul is hurting. Like, if you're feeling deep and dark pain, that's the only time in your life when you're gonna be able to find this clinic in Japan. And when you get there, they will prescribe you a very specific cat. And then this book follows a variety of stories from people that are feeling different types of pain and how their cat is helping them. So obviously, it's like every single cat will have like a different personality that will be matched to the person who is experiencing something difficult in their life. Um, and I was like, that sounds beautiful and genius, and I want to have it. I literally grabbed this on the way out. This was a very last minute purchase. I saw it, I looked at the cover and I was like, "Yep, I need that." So I got that one as well. And then the last book, it's a bit of a weird one because it's very not poetic, very not fiction. Um, but I'm going to tell you a really weird nerdy fact about me. I really, really, really like the London Tube. Like, the London Tube has intrigued me. Hi, Nymphalira, welcome in. The London Tube has intrigued me ever since I went to London for the first time. Like, that place, or not just that place because it's multiple places. That whole concept, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Um, is I don't know, it just it lives in my brain rent free. A transport nerd, so it's kind of a default. So that's the thing. I'm not a transport nerd apart from the London Tube. Like, that whole thing intrigues me so much. I've read a lot about like the history, and I read a whole book on the design of the tube map, and I don't know, it's just I love it. Love it. I don't know, it tickles the right part of my brain, I guess. I also have a mini game on my phone called Mini Metro. I love playing Mini Metro. Again, it scratches the right part of my brain. Um, Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I just started Will Prescribe You a Cat, only 30 pages, but so far it's very good. Awesome. Nice. Let's go. See, Mini Metro is amazing. Thank you. So I got a book. My dream is to spend a day writing the circle line all around. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'd love that. Also, hi Lucy. Welcome to chat. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Complex and real, but very keen eye for beauty and simplicity. Yes, that's a beautiful way of saying it, Ditzy. Love my hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, same Thomas. I started playing Mini Metro, I think like 10 years ago. And I cannot stop playing it. I every once in a while have to rotate back to it. But I bought this book, which is called London Tube Stations, and it's a book about all the tube stations. Um Throughout London. and like their history and their design and when they were added and what makes them special and who designed it and kind of like what time period and if they look like any other. I didn't go to the transport museum. No, I had very limited time. So after the books store, we basically had to go get lunch and then get back. Um Also, I don't know if I would be interested in I guess I mean in London is will partially be about the tube, which is gonna be very interesting. Um so that one I would love. But like in general, as soon as it goes it's about any other form of transport outside of the tube, I immediately my brain's like, no, this is boring. I don't know why it locked onto the tube specifically. No, Thomas, I did not, but now I need to see it. That's amazing. Oh, the Parisian subway intrigues me just as much as the tube. I will say that. The thing is I've just not been to Paris as often as I've been to London, so I just don't know as much about it. But just the concept of very complex underground transport systems just boggles my brain. Like, I don't know. I do have a tube hyperfixation. And like we were on the Victoria line to Kew Gardens and so stupid. I pulled up Wikipedia and I started doing a guessing game with Scott. I was like, how many people do you estimate travel with the tube every day? And then he was like, guessing. And I was like, wrong. It's this many people. How many kilometers do you think the total length of the tube lines are? And he was like, this. And I was like, wrong. It's this. And we just did that for half an hour. And he was like, okay, are you happy now? And I'm like, yes, very. Oh, God. That sounds very wrong, Thomas. That sounds so wrong. No, not good. And then the last thing we got, apart from the books, because I got 3 of the books, is we got like 2 really pretty bags that they sell at Daunt Books. So I got the dark green with the gold, and then also the orange with the white. Um, which this one it looks very orange on this picture, but IRL it looks a little bit more like I don't know, a little bit more terracotta, I would say. Thank you for those follows. I appreciate it. But yeah, is that Anna's bookshop? I think so. Maybe. We should ask her. Green is very pretty, right? Yeah. You 100% need to go there, Liv. Yes. It's such a great store. I love it. So yeah, that was my little London trip summary. I am going to make a bunch of posts on Instagram, one with just like, normal pictures, selfies and stuff. I'm going to do a special reel, I think, for the day in Kew Gardens because I filmed so much there. And then I'm gonna do a general, like, unfiltered life diaries, I think, for London as a whole trip. So if you want to see, like, more things of the London trip, feel free to check my channel. I was gonna say, that's not what I want to say. Check out my Instagram and follow me there because that's where I will be posting most of the things, I think. But yeah, I had a really great time, but it's also really good to be back. Because, like, it felt like I hadn't streamed for forever, which was weird. Um, And now let me show you guys the building that I have as an inspiration for this botanical garden. It is a humongous building, so I don't think I want to make it this big. How are the cats very happy? They immediately ran over to us and just started meowing and like head bobbing us, and they were like so happy that we were back. Um, I think because my sister this time around was not home as much, so they were a bit more alone. No, we're doing Sims today because there's a new pack and I'm very excited. But the building that I saw that I want to take as inspiration is this one. Like I said, this is a huge building because it's basically fully mirrored. So you have the main greenhouse, and then you have kind of like a octagonal space and then another greenhouse, and then you have the same here. There's an octagonal space and then another huge building. I don't think I want to go for this entire structure. I don't think that would be nice. I was actually thinking we could more make it like an actual park, but just have 2 big greenhouses on it. And then one of the buildings can be inspired by this one, and then the other one can be inspired by the other big greenhouse in Kew Gardens. Um, Let me see. I think I took a picture of that building too. So I would like actually try to make it like half park, half greenhouse, and then make that your sim will have to go through like an entry booth at the beginning of the park.
20 months. I can't
Anna!
believe it. Love you.
Thank you so much for the 20 months. That is such a long time. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Oh, wait. Okay, so I have a selfie of me and Scott in front of the other greenhouse, so I don't have a picture of the whole greenhouse. In the basement, will there be a tube station? That'd be kind of cool. I wish we could make functional tube stations in The Sims. But this is the other greenhouse, so it's like a very different style. It's very rounded compared to the other one. But that one I want to take as inspiration too. And then I was thinking like 2 big greenhouses where we can add like a lot of plants. And then in between, we can kind of do what they did here. So make like a nice walkway with like plants and stuff in the middle. And then your Sims will have to like go in and pay to visit, or maybe pay hourly depending on what makes sense gameplay wise. Does this count as boyfriend TXT? I don't think so. No, he has to be here for real. But you guys saw a lot of Scott during the IRL. I think that's the most he's been on stream ever. It feels like a cage. Yeah, that's the thing with big greenhouses. They always kind of feel like a cage. But I think I'm going to start on my game. A French-style garden. I don't know. What do you mean a French-style garden? You mean like with the walkways and the planter like that? Is that French style? I mean, I guess it is. Now that you mention it, that makes sense, actually. He's so handsome. I know. I know, I know. Uh, M- Matthias? What the heck? Thank you so much for the freaking 20 gifted. That is wild. Thank you so much for everyone who just got gifted a sub. Please enjoy all of your subby perks courtesy of Matthias. That is incredibly generous. What the heck? Didn't know a TXT file could crash, but here we are. Yep. What happened? I don't know. I don't know. You just became the number one on the leaderboard, I guess. That's what happened. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Have you been working recently? Like busy. But it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Doing all right. Okay, let's go. All right is a win. Working. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I hope work is going well. But yeah. My game just started up. Also, do you guys see this? Do you guys see the 270 users for Oprah? Like, what the heck? Thank you guys so much. And for everyone who is here who hasn't heard of it, this entire month, I am actually sponsored by the wonderful Opera GX, which is my to-go-to and my favorite browser. I literally love Opera. When they said that they wanted to work with me, that they wanted to sponsor me, I was like, please, hell yeah, because I love this browser. They're very RAM and CPU efficient, which is great for people that are looking for a browser that they can run adjacent to gaming or adjacent to streaming. You can fully customize the browser, not just look and feel, but literally sound-wise. You can customize your experience in this browser. They have a lot of integrations for a lot of apps like WhatsApp and Discord and stuff like that. And that's just scratching the servers. There's a free VPN in the browser. There is a free ad blocker in the browser. They can do Chrome plugins, and they have their own plugin store. It's how it's pronounced in English. I mean, in Dutch, I would say opera. Matthias, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Oprah. Thank you, thank you. What the heck? Oprah. Enjoy all of those subby perks. um, but thank you so much again to Oprah for sponsoring this entire month of streaming, and thank you to all of you for signing up. Because if you haven't signed up yet, this is a sponsorship that where if you download the browser, it will literally add money to me. That's the way this sponsorship works. The more people sign up, the more I get paid. And it's free for you to sign up, and you get a great browser in return. So, you know, I'm just saying, this might be a great opportunity. Also, I'm gonna have to see, so we don't have Better Build Buy or Tool today, which scares me a little bit. Hi, Abu. Causing a commotion. This feels so awesome. Hi, it is good to see you. How are you doing? I have somewhat recovered from all the fun, yes. Today was a full day of work, so that feels a bit weird. Also, let's take a look at the new world. I don't think we have. Yeah, so there's a one big lot over here. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Typing in build sheets is so humbling. Oh god, I didn't even think about that. I'm so not ready. And hi, Jojo, welcome in. It's good to see you. But now I'm kind of like thinking, do I try to build it in the new world? I think that would be really fun, considering that we're mostly checking out the new pack today. But then if I judge on the map, we either have this one, which is, I think, in quite a, like, it has a road and stuff around it. This one is a bit more remote, so I think this might fit better if we think about it being a park. I don't know if a 60 by 40 lot is going to be big enough. I know that's a big lot, but did your first training on Friday? Let's go. Let's go. Love a good muscle ache. And having to search for through debug for plants. Oh god, you guys. I think I have to do a restart because I realized I didn't take out my CC. And I really do not want my CC in game today. I'm quickly gonna take out CC and restart because otherwise the catalog is gonna be so clogged up with things I do not want to see. Also thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Does the world look like Amsterdam a bit to you? Yes. Definitely not all parts. Amsterdam doesn't have mountains or a lot of elevation. I think it is, they said on the live stream, it is inspired by places like Amsterdam, but also Scandinavia a lot. So I saw a lot of Denmark, to be honest, like Copenhagen. They said Sweden as well. Also, Pun Master Louis, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, there was like, I think they took inspiration from all of them and kind of mushed it together into a European world. Which I'm not mad about. I think it would have been nice to have an all Swedish or an all Dutch, but at the same time, I think it's okay because those cities do have like similarities. Same, Jennifer, same. I desperately checked because I hadn't updated my game until today. So I sat down on my desk today and I was like, okay, I'm going to commit to updating all my mods because I want to play with a new pack. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. I got this. Also, oh, I took my loading screens out and apparently also, wait a second. I just realized my camera had moved. I literally just realized I took my loading screen mod out because I think it's in my CC folder. Such an American thing to do. Yeah, but I can also see why they've done it with, like, I think all of the other packs. Also, why is my game not loading? It's literally here, but why can you guys not see it? Yeah, it's a lot of Scandinavian and Northern European countries. But I think they do that for other packs as well. Like, if you think about Windenburg, I think it's mostly like Germany, Austria, Switzerland. It's also not just one place or one country or let alone one city. And I'm not mad about it, to be honest. I think it's fine. I'm just happy that we have another non-American world. I do think that I see a lot of potential when it comes to different types of world, like less urban, I guess. I don't think this world is very urban, but it kind of is. Like I would like a world more like Granite Falls, for instance, which is just a lot more natural. And I think Scandinavian inspired world would have actually been kind of perfect for that. Yeah, exactly. I love Tartosa. Exactly for this reason because it doesn't feel like an urban area. And I think Scandinavian inspired would have been a really great opportunity for that. I think an Africa inspired world would be, and obviously I know Africa as a whole continent is humongous, so there's like a lot of opportunity there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Did I take out my camera mod? No. It's like what is happening? Yeah, Tartosa is beautiful. Okay, so let me see. This lot also has an entire border around it. But it does look like a public place that you could walk up to. So this could be an interesting park. Then it almost looks like all of it around it belongs to the park as well. Just less concrete. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like less concrete, more nature. Um because especially if you look at this, like yes, there is the mountains or at least some more nature and all the cabins. But to me, something that does kind of bother me is the fact that these like Scandinavian cabins in the woods are placed right next to Amsterdam looking streets. Like, this is just incorrect. Even in Denmark. Like, even in, yes, 100% inferior. I fully agree. Just in general, like, more cultural inclusion. I think it's very, very Western oriented. It was amazing, Gems. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Thank you. I would love Paris, but it's 100% another Western world. So, like, yes, it would be great, but I think it would be too much of the same. But this bothers me. This next to each other. Because they always present concrete evidence. Oh, wow. Touche. Okay, I'm so sorry to the person who built this lot that I'm just immediately bulldozing it, but I need this. I need this. Um, okay, so obviously I haven't checked out the pack at all. So anything and everything I'll see is new. Um, I don't know if I don't think I want to do like a full build buy walkthrough. Because there's just so much in here that I think I just kind of want to go through it as I am building. Oh my god, we have so many string lights. I love it. Okay, so this is where it ends. Already seeing a lot of items that I like. I think the build mode so far, I'm seeing things that I'm really happy and excited about. I'm also seeing things where I'm like, I don't know when I'll use that, but we'll see. Look at the fences. I heard something about fences. Yeah. Hold on. Ooh, that's a lot of fencing. I love it. Danger zone construction, a stacket fence, light metal fence. Ooh, wait, I want to place that one. Ooh. Nice. Oh, the one with the lights is very cute. Okay, I like that a lot. The stairs, I've seen a lot about these stairs. This is pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I love these stairs. With specific culture, which specific culture would you be most excited to see in a future pack? Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I think something like Suriname or something. Because I feel like there's a lot of it's just so different from anything we have already. Or maybe, I don't know, like something like Uganda or something. Like really like a like it just in general, I think I would literally learn so
Below
much from a
row
pack
and
like that because
planties.
I don't know a lot about it. Man, thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Please enter all of your subby perks. Because I was gonna say like Africa, but that's obviously that's such a big continent. That's not just one culture. That's like such a huge variety of countries and cultures. But I don't know, like Haiti or something. Like really so different from anything we have in the game in terms of landscape and nature and people and food and like architecture, infrastructure, like everything would be so vastly different. But then also, I think there will also be more similarities than you might expect. So I think it could actually be a really nice addition and like really merge into things we already have. Like I think it would be so cool. I would also like to see more Asian things, but I think those are already more represented in the game than African cultures are right now. So I think if I had to pick, I would pick that first. Um and then maybe things like, I don't know, like Iceland or, you know, like what like more remote places. I think again for like the natural wow. Natural or nature, ro, one of the two. Nature part of it, like just this big vast landscape with like very little people living somewhere. I think that'd be very intriguing. Um Thank you so much, baby girl, for the 8 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so much for your prime. Yeah, Iceland would be cool, especially I think there's also like a lot to learn about the culture from like Iceland, Greenland, stuff like that. Because a lot of people like to kind of loop them in with Western society, but there's so much history there. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. So I think for like around the park, because if we're gonna build like a big natural park, I think we're gonna need like a stone fence. But I'm not sure if this is exactly what I'm looking for, but I would like to have something that just kind of fences it off so that we can create a ticket booth here in the front. Like the... Ah! Kind of like a space where your Sims are going to have to enter this park. But how about you guys? What kind of cultures would you like to see represented in The Sims? Or like in terms of worlds or future expansion packs and stuff. Let's see. Do I like this fence for this? I'm actually not sure. That's... Oh, actually. That's very fancy, but that kind of could work for like it being botanical gardens. Especially if we go for those like bigger greenhouses. Actually, maybe I like this more. Hold on. African for sure. Repping my parents' homeland. That would be so cool. Also, hi, Irene. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And Aries, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. Do you have like a specific part of Africa that you would like to see represented? Or just in general, like African culture? There we go. Morocco, Algeria, and Egypt. Ooh, yeah. I would like though. Yes, that would be cool. Egypt would be cool. Something from the African continent or South America. Yeah, I think South America also has a lot of potential. Like we do already have a little bit of that in the game, but I don't think by any means enough. That would be cool as well. I think if they go for Greece, because I think technically Tartosa is inspired by Greece. Not in terms of like culture, but I think they could do a really cool occult pack if they take like mythology. But I think then it would be nice if they don't just take from Greek mythology, because I think, for instance, Norse mythology is also really big. So I think there would be like there would be some really cool opportunities if they ever do a fairy pack. I'm hoping that they include lore and stuff from mythologies in the fairy pack. Thank you so much for that Prime sub. What the heck? That's a brand new sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month, Simternal. I appreciate that so much. Since that's where your parents were born. Nice. Okay. That's cool. I think it's so important for a game like this to have that like type of representation where people can be like, oh, I can really recognize my own culture and my own heritage and stuff in the storytelling that I can do. And like, I think that it's so important. It's so important to have it. And I love that we're slowly getting more and more of it. Actually, that column is kind of perfect to go with this fence. I'm gonna try to figure out how I want to go about creating like this ticket booth. And I'm gonna see if I can use the items from the new pack, like if they would make sense or if I would like to use something else. There we go. I was like, why is that not working? I think if I use the spandrels, I should use them everywhere. And I want to make a ceiling so that I can actually add like a little roof on top of it. I'm not sure about the spandrels from the new pack. I think they're a bit too modern for what I'm trying to do. I do like them though. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're, you know how with eco living we got these really big spandrels like this, and I've been saying that I really want to have something like this but simpler. I hate how there's always that white line when you delete a floor out of a room. It annoys me so much. But this is beautiful. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I think the new roofing is definitely too modern for this. I don't think that works, but I really love this freezing. What the heck? We could go for glass. Okay, but then I do feel like I need to make this whole thing like one bigger. 'Cause that roof was feeling a little bit... Okay, you know what? Mirna!
Yay.
Thank you so much for the 4-month resub and also on tier freaking 3. That's wild. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it a ton. Please enjoy all of your subby perks, including the very special tier 3 subby perks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What the heck? I feel like maybe they would have added like some modernized features in here. Where like your Sims can go through once they've purchased a ticket. I know with Get to Work, we got one of those fences that look like there is a line, right? Did you finish the mod mansion? No. I cannot continue the mod mansion until Better Build Buy and Tool are updated. So I'm now just doing a build with the new pack. To kind of check out all the items from the new pack and make like a functional business because I'm very intrigued with that. I'll definitely continue the mod mansion though, so don't worry. I'm gonna get back to it, but I just need to wait for the mods to be updated. Hi, Koki. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Also, we're gonna have to set this as the new lot type, which I think this has to be a small business venue because, like, your Sims are gonna have to own this area. Where obviously your Sim's not gonna live here. This is just gonna be like a park for people to visit. But I was looking for get to work. Wait. There we go. I was just looking in the wrong category. That's embarrassing. Wait, if the ticket booth needs to go there. No, I deleted the wrong one. Then that one needs to go. My brain is working so hard to make this make sense. Because, like, if I then place, like, a ticket booth here, that replaces that whole part. I think that could still work, though. Hold on. I would just have to the columns on the outside again. I just think we need a little bit more space if I do this. Just feels so cramped otherwise. But I have a vision. Love the idea of a botanical garden. Thank you. I went to a botanical garden when I was in London, so I'm feeling very inspired with creating like a public space that your Sims can visit and own. Yeah, and then they would, you know, what would make sense? Can we use the new fence from the new pack? And go like this? It's sad that that removes the posts from that one. But now it's just attached to that, so that could technically work. But that can be like, you cannot enter here. You have to go either that way or that way. And then, like, buy your ticket. And then over here, we're going to have to create something that makes it look open. Maybe we can just do that with a half wall. I was thinking. Okay, that half wall is a bit too tall. Why does it automatically turn to brick? Oh, what is happening here? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I guess this fence is not happening because it completely breaks my whole spandrel situation. Wait, you can do a fence over a spandrel, right? Oh dear, what is... Oh, it creates a closed room. That's the problem. Wait, how do I go back from this? Hold up. I know how to fix it, but that's annoying. There we go. We're back in business. Hi, and Dazzle, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope... What? Can I just go back to before I fucked up? Thank you. That was terrible. Okay, so that did not work. Well, I'm glad we got that fixed. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to... Oh. So I need that freeze. Or oh, God. I need that spandrel for the freeze to work. But now I'm like, do I want another spandrel? No, because all the other ones will look messed up. Okay, so we're going to keep this. You can, oh, that's a good point. Yes, I can place it down somewhere else and then move it over. Hello? There we go. I think that should work. You might be right. Cannot move fences in... What? Oh, okay, well... I guess not. I think we used to be able to do that. I also, just in general, I don't understand why it creates a room there. But if I delete it, this gets so messed up that I also don't want to change it. This is Sims Logic 101, guys. It does not make any sense. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We can just, because it sees the spandrel as the wall. I think so, yeah. Which, I guess makes sense, but... Not surprised, just disappointed. Yep. Feel that. Okay, I want to see if there's any, like, good new wallpapers and stuff in the new pack. Oh, there is. Oh, this is actually perfect. This is turning out so much better than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. A ticket kiosk. So the thing is, technically, your Sims are gonna have to buy a ticket themselves, I think. I don't know if you have a ticket kiosk in, like, a ticket booth like this, if that will work. Like, I think your Sims might need to actually check in. So then it might be nice to have, like, the ticket booth standing over here, and then you buy your ticket, and then you scan it, and the gate will open. And then, like, this build will still be functional because your Sims can technically, like, show up here and then walk through. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with all this new stone and stuff. Oh, that's perfect. That tile is absolutely perfect for a botanical garden. So this ticket booth will just be like a little pretend ticket booth. Like, your Sim will not actually need anything from it, but we can just pretend that, like, we can add, like, a little door here, and then the employees can just go in. I guess then a door like this might actually be nice. Although that feels rather modern for this ticket booth, or, like, this whole setup. I might prefer to have an older looking door. Maybe something more like that. Yeah, that just fits the whole aesthetic a bit better. Do Sims get confused if there's 2 kiosks on the lot? I have no idea. I have not played with this pack, but good question. Maybe someone in chat knows. How do I repost? Oh, underneath the tweet, there's, like, a little button. I think it's next to the like button. That has, like, 2 arrows that form, like, a little circle. If you click on that, you can repost it. Okay, so then that would be, like, our main path that goes into the park. Then I think it might be nice to have, like, a fountain or something over here. Maybe I need to do, like, a bit of a layout for the whole lot. I was thinking it might be nice to have one of the greenhouses in this corner. Hold on. Let's see. Would be like this. And then one of the greenhouses, which is, like, the more modern one. Or, like, just a different style one, I guess. would have to go here. And then they kind of had like this narrow hallway. And then with the real building, they basically what they had was an octagonal part.
Holy
Lena!
shit. 2 freaking years. How?
That's a good question. 2 freaking years? What the heck? Thank you so much for that wild support for 2 years. Thank you so much for also being a mod. I appreciate you so much. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. Hold on. Okay, so that's not what I want to do. I'll just create it myself. That's the shape that I wanted. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Because then I want to tuck this in. And make... I think I want to make it one more narrow, actually. And then still, that is still in the middle. And then that connects... Oh. What? Oh! Also, hi, Kathy. And hi, Anna. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, and then we recreate it on that side. So that would be like a big greenhouse. That would be a greenhouse. You know what? I might actually shuffle them around. Because I think it might actually be better if this really large one is on the side. Over here. Kind of push to the back so we can do like a little bit of landscaping or something maybe around it, but not too much. And then I was thinking we could have... I'm like trying to figure out how I want to lay this space out. Because if I do it like this, it creates like this really awkward room back here. But if I do it like this, we have a lot of space in between, which we can like decorate with nice plants and stuff as well. But then it creates a lot of weird border. So far, I love the new pack, but I have been... Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, wait, we have ads. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm supposed to be taking my midstream break now. I was so consumed in building that I completely forgot. But so far I like the new pack, but I've only been building it with it for like an hour, so I haven't done any gameplay or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly take my midstream break. I'm gonna actually make myself some more tea because I'm almost out of it. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be taking a little break. But I'll see you guys in 5 minutes, okay? Please make sure to also stretch and hydrate and all of those good things, and then we'll continue with the building. I'm actually gonna save before I go and break. We'll continue with the building in about 5 to 6 minutes. BRB. Hello. I'm back. Whew. I made myself a beanbag because my hands were so cold. And I made myself some tea. And I got my licorice. I bought licorice in the UK. And then I proceeded to not eat it because I forgot. So, hi, Ellie. Welcome into everyone, by the way, who joined while I was on break. I hope y'all are doing well. London was so good. It was amazing. I want to go back. The amount of time Scott and I said, we want to move here is ridiculous. But also, we are clearly too poor to live in London, so I guess I missed the update about the event the other day. What do you mean, Anna? Also, hi, Coco. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Which event, Anna? You mean the Movember Awards? The London thing? That was the award or the event where I was gonna wear my lemon suit. I talked about it so much. What's the thing that you missed? Or you missed the update as in like me talking about it? It was an update. Oh, we talked about it in the beginning of stream. Yeah. I just did a little like update about, or not update, but just like a little chat about how London was and stuff. But it was very nice. One of the reasons that I'm building a botanical garden right now is because I got really inspired in London. No way. Did you talk about the pants? Oh god, no. Oh my goodness. The pants were something. That dude was sat like right behind me and right next to Spoofy. And the moment that like they were announced, he stood up and started taking off his shoes and then taking off his pants. And both of us were just like, what is going on? You guys were in chat. Everyone was like, oh my god, the zoom when like he walked on stage and we zoomed in. That was Scott. He was running the VOD or like running the stream at that point. Because I was just sat there. Like a dude next to me just took off his pants and ran on stage. He wasn't wearing his shoes. I saw a lot of you guys were wondering if he was wearing his shoes. He was wearing his socks though. But it was so weird. Yeah, I thought the lemon was weird, but then I was like, the first guy who went on stage was like, thank you so much for this award. I ran across Oxford Street in a dino suit, and I was like, oh, so I guess we're good now. And then in the end, the guy went on stage in his underpants. It wasn't just any random underpants. It was literal Speedos with a snail on his dick. I bought Engelse Drop in London, yeah. The thing is, you can just buy it here too, so there's no actual point in buying it there. But I saw it and I was craving licorice, so I just bought it. So yeah. That guy was also really drunk later in the evening. He potentially was already a little bit drunk when he went on stage, but like, he was really drunk later. And he walked up to Scott and he was like, my brother, come here. Giving him a hug and everything, and Scott was just there like, okay, sure. I like salty ones too. To be honest, I kind of like every licorice. They're just all so good. Maybe we could just have this be a bit shorter. Because I really wanted to do like a fountain square. Seriously, Scott made so many friends. They never talked before. But so many people just came up to him and he was like, I've never had this happen to me before. Like, I've never talked to this many people in an evening. Like, everyone just came up to say hi and talk to him. And he was like, I don't know what I did. And also there was this one lady who walked up to him and she was like, oh my god, you were feeling so terrible half an hour ago. I thought you were going home. And Scott was like, what? What do you mean? And she was like, yeah, you were like so drunk. You were, and she was like trying to explain that someone was throwing up. And Scott was like, well, it wasn't me. What do you mean? And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I must have mistaken you for someone else. And Scott was like, okay, sure. It was actually kind of funny. But it happens to him so often. He gets mistaken for someone else so often. It's actually ridiculous. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But it happens very often. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, there we go. Now it fits in the middle. That's what I want to do. And then I want to get a pool. Or a fountain. I think I want to get a fountain. Must be at least one tile wide. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it because there's a floor there? Probably. Is that a new sound? I've never heard that sound. Imagine someone well known. Oh, that would have been so funny. It worked. Let's go, Anna. I'm so happy that it worked. But do you guys hear that fountain sound? Is that a new sound? Oh god, I think there's a glitch. I don't know what's going on there. Did my fountain actually place, but just not place? There we go. I don't know why that took so long. Okay, and then I want to get this. Hold on. I want to go all around the fountain. I'll probably make that whole walkway 2 tiles wide, but I just want to get the shape in now. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's a good call. I can go to the base. There's nothing extra here, so I guess maybe we fixed it with just placing that next part. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do 2 tiles around it. Although I think that might feel more natural in terms of, like, having that as a walkway. I felt like particularly the diagonal sides were a bit narrow. But now it just looks really off. So I do think I have to make those sides connect as well. But now I just keep making it larger. That doesn't feel right either. I think I fucked it up. I think I made it uneven. Do you have an inspo build? So I technically mostly am taking inspiration from the 2 greenhouses I saw in Kew Gardens in London. Is there a way to disable the quick copy function? There should be, yes, because I have it disabled, but I don't know how or where. It should be somewhere in the settings. Hold on. Because I feel like it might actually look better if it is 1 tile wide. In the browser setting, I would say if you really want a quick answer, I think the easiest thing is if you specifically Google where to find that setting, because I'm pretty sure you can turn it off. But I think if you search for it on Google, it will give you like a little picture navigation, which is the thing that I always love to use when I'm trying to find settings in a browser, because the picture navigation usually gives you a bit more specific directions on like where to click and then where to click next, which for me as a visual thinker usually solves the fact that I cannot find something. Because it's a bit difficult. Like, I can try to think along, but it's just difficult to explain without showing it, if that makes any sense. But I can't really show it because then I go into my settings and it shows my full name there. I know, Lena. I miss Better Build Buy so much. It looks like that part is so much thicker. But maybe this is... You know what I think is the problem? I know. I figured it out. Hold on. Where is my... I'm gonna get... No. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of that line. I'm gonna fix those corners. There we go. Now it feels even. I think that's the problem. That's step number 1 that was feeling weird. And then I want to have this tile. And I want to use like a darker color. Nope. I don't know why that still connects to that, because I literally disconnected it and it still connects to it. Oh well. And then I think what I want to do is... I want to have like a square around it. So that the... let's see. The pathway goes like this. I'm really trying to think as I'm doing this to not mess it up. There we go. I just think that it's... very happy I muted in time for that one because I sneezed so loud. Holy shit. Apparently it's already disabled. Must be another thing. Oh. Do you have any plugins that might be doing that? Let's see. No, I was actually correct in putting an extra one here. There we go. Okay. And then from here, we can have this tile form like a path to that greenhouse. And we can have it be a path to that greenhouse. And to here in the back where it might be like more of a walkable area. Also, hi Moon, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You gotta play Sims soon. Yes, you should. I 100% agree with that statement. Oh, this is frustrating. Hold on. Because this greenhouse, if I want to have it the entrance centered. Oh, that's frustrating. Because that will not... that doesn't center. So then I should do like a... Like this. Whoa, that looks terrible. No, no. Hold on. Sometimes you do things in The Sims and you're like, that ain't right. Hold on, let me go back. That's better. Question is, do I like that? Do I like it if there's like a... I don't know yet. I don't know if I like that. The snapshot thing. Oh, maybe, yeah. Those buildings look massive. So the thing is, they're both really big greenhouses. So I think it will be fine because most of it will just be plants. Big planter boxes with big trees. And then I was thinking maybe we could do like a small tea house or something in the back here. And then back here we could do maybe, I don't know.
Bonjour. 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 Bonjour.
Bonjour, Jules. Comment ça va? Orangerie, like the British royalty. Wait, you mean orangerie like the tea house? Or... I love my sound command. It's so good. I love it. It is so, so good. I'm glad it works. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem it. Okay, that already makes it look better. But at this point, I'm like, do I just make the buildings a little bit smaller? Just so that I can have everything be in the center a bit more? That's not... Hold on. There we go. Because I feel like if it's not symmetrical, it doesn't look good. And you kind of want that to be your main pathway. I think. And then you want this one to also be in the middle. The problem is just that that building right now, that's not the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But then that is asymmetrical. So I just have to go like this. And then I think it's correct again. Because then all the paths kind of leave from the middle of this fountain. And then the path to the tea house could go like this. Is that the middle? No. Could be smaller towards the end, I guess. I think I should save. I have not saved in such a long time. Hi, Mama D. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. So for both of the greenhouses, I'm gonna need like a second floor without a floor, basically. You're doing good. Let's go. I'm so happy to hear that. I think for this one, a big part of this will actually get taken up by sort of an entrance part to this building. So maybe it just goes like this. And then I feel like maybe we can have the path go like that. That feels a bit... Do I like that? I don't know yet. Maybe I can get back to details like that later to decide if I want to do cornered paths or not. If you were a sim and could open a business, which one would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good one for everyone in chat. If you were a sim and you could open a business, I would absolutely love to hear what kind of business you would like to open. I'm going to give this a thought because I don't know yet. That's a difficult question. And I'm thinking maybe I want to... Actually, I really like that warmer one for all of it. That's pretty. That is very pretty. And now I'm wondering, should I go for the blue one around the fountain? I don't think so. I think the contrast is nice. Maybe around the fountain, I should just do a different tile altogether. We should go for, like, the brick. But then maybe in a different color because that's not enough contrast. A day... Oh, a bookstore, a bookish reader cafe, a wedding or event planner. I love that. One with snacks, crystals, and probably something else. A jewelry and coffee shop. Rocks and beans. Genius. That is genius. A custom cake bakery. I love that one too. Maybe we just do just stone. We're gonna add plants and stuff as decoration anyways. Also around here. Yeah, a bookstore sounds so cozy. I think I would like that. I think I would like that. So technically, my thing with this building is that actually the corners need to be rounded for this one to work. So I'm gonna try to make that happen, which is a risk. I do know that. As we all know, building with rounded corners in The Sims is a bit of a pain in the ass, but... Okay, maybe it helps if you actually place it on the right floor. There we go. But it is going to be, for the looks of the build, it's going to be better. For sure. Yeah, just add it quickly on every single corner. And then I need to delete all the other corners. Round walls, don't know them. Existed. Deleted their existence from my mind. Honestly, valid. Super valid. They are so painful to work with. You're so brave, thank you. Ooh, crafts would be fun. For digital art and real life. Oh, that's amazing. I love that idea. That is very cute. Okay, I'm going to keep those corners closed for now because I actually want to, like I said, I need to have like a big rounded room or like a big open room at the top. And for that, I need the same corners, so... I think this is going to be mostly a nightmare to roof. Like, I'm not excited about that, but... At the same time, I'm like, it could be really beautiful. If it works out. So now I'm like extra motivated to try. I think this could even be one bigger. There we go. Although then it does kind of lose the shape I'm going for. So maybe it should be... Oh god. There we go. Okay, so I don't need that one. So my biggest challenge here, I think, is going to be the fact that I think in The Sims, if you want to do rounded corners properly, you're going to have to work with round roofs as well. Which, as you can see right now, is not great. So maybe I don't want to work with that. I think I might actually want to work with this one anyways. And then we're just going to make that really round and see if I can... That is so annoying. Making another cake room. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about the cake room anymore. It brings back really, really bad memories. So I might have to create, like, 2 roofs and then put a roof in between. But that's gonna look nightmarish if we put glass in it. Oh god, and that doesn't connect properly. Hold on, I need the other one. I need that one. Or not. Oh my goodness. That doesn't work either. How does one connect those two? It's a boobies roof. It is. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome in. You came into such a good time. Like, happy International Women's Day. It's a booby roof. Yep. Yeah, we went there. Maybe a gable roof? I added a gable roof earlier. It doesn't work. You can see the edges if I do that. Do you see that? That part? And then if I lower it, it also clips. And I can use Alt. I guess technically I could do it like this and then extend. Maybe this could work. Okay, I think, hold on. I think I got something. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, that worked better than I expected. And then I guess if we just add an overhang and we add, ooh, a timber peak roof trim. Fancy. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, but fancy nonetheless. And then we need a glass roof trim. See, this is where I am. Yeah. Hi, Ellie. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. See, this is where it becomes problematic. That you're working with multiple roof pieces in The Sims. Because this works until you make the roof glass. Which I don't think there is, like, if we're making a greenhouse, you need a glass roof. But even without that, even if we decided to do a booby roof, do we need roofs? Kind of. Kind of, yes. So we have alternatives, but then the corners are not gonna look as good, which is the part that I don't like. Like, our alternative is just to work with a gabled roof, but then I might as well not have round corners, I guess. Because the roof would be overhanging. We can make the roof, like, have a rounded structure, but look. That's, you know. Not great, I think, would be an understatement. Maybe make the top level just a circle. Also, Emma, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. The challenge is I have these corners on the entire building. It doesn't look that bad. No, it looks terrible. In The Sims, because that's how the actual greenhouse looks. So that's what I'm trying to recreate. But I don't, because this also needs to be glass. So we're going to have this problem on every single corner of this build. So I think I have to accept that maybe we're not doing round corners. Which sucks, but I guess it is what it is. But then I'll just go about my day and decide that we are not gonna do that. It sucks, but I mean, we can still make it a really pretty greenhouse. It's just not gonna be the style that I was going for. Around that, I see what you did there, Thomas. How about making the roof smaller and having fences on the contour? No, but the thing is, it's not that part that bugs me. It's the part where the roofs connect in the middle. Hi, Steph. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So like usually you can use different roof pieces in The Sims and they can all just clip and it's fine. But as soon as you make those rooms or those roofs transparent, the clipping is like a nightmare. Oh my god. Hi, Boof. Hi, Jane. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna try to add like the round elements into the greenhouse still by just using like rounded roofs like this. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, thank you. I think we can still make it pretty. Because we're technically going to run into that a little bit over here as well, but you're just not going to see it as much. Because here I'm going to also have roofs clip. I guess this is still selling my vision, though, so that's good. Oh, no, they're actually... Well, they clip a little bit, but definitely not as bad. So that's good. I think a trim will still help. Apartment in The Sims, but I got bored and built 2 big renting houses. Nice. We love to see it. And then I actually need, like, a little front piece over here that needs... Hold up. Other roof. Like that. But I definitely need the roof trim again. Hold on. Which roof trim did I use? Was it that one? I think so. Yeah, and then there needs to be like a window or something there because that needs to look like a round entrance. Is there a way to see what career Sims have in MC Command Center? I think so. I think there is an MC career tab. Guys, you want to hear something cool? Scott did a big rowing competition today and came in 3rd. Because he's badass. Nice. Oh, sick. What kind of competition? What? Head of the river. I swear I can't find a way to use my Prime sub. Why? I think because you're still subscribed. So you don't have to. You can only use it if your sub runs out. They're saying congratulations. He's saying thanks. Voor mij ben je altijd een winnaar. Oh, nice. Mm. Mm. I'm trying to figure out which roof. I think maybe this one for this one, but then for this one, I'll use a more modern one. Rode doorgeefluik. Just a little bit. I quickly need to see a picture again of that really big building that I'm trying to do, like what kind of roof it had. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is one of the greenhouses I'm using as inspiration. I'm kind of it's just a big building that I have and then like the sides here. Um a bathhouse? No, a botanical garden. It says in my title, Jane. We're building a botanical garden, so it's a greenhouse. Yeah, I'm building Q in The Sims. Let's see. What do you mean it roofs can't be what do you mean? Are you good, Sims? That was really weird. I couldn't place it there. So we have this. Although I think in this case, no, it does have to be. I hate roofs, yeah. Same. I don't hate them, actually. It's just always such a big challenge. I'm slowly getting better at them, I think. Actually want to make that. Do I have enough space? I do, actually. Still doesn't touch the fence. Wait. You figured it out anyways? I thought you were still subbed. Thank you for your 26 months with your Prime. Thank you. Please enjoy all the subby perks. And thank you for keeping Prime so you can sub to me. If Sims would describe what the problem is when it does stuff like that. Yes. Yes, exactly, Lena. That would be so useful. I fully agree with that. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a bit creative here because this greenhouse is a bit more modern. I do it. So there's kind of like these corners on it. And then a lot of columns. And also, there is the wall part that mimics the shape of this place. Oh god, that's terrible. That's not in the middle at all, is it? Huh? What is going on? How is my shape so uneven that I literally cannot seem to reproduce it? Hi, it is good to see you. Hi, Diva. How are you doing? Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, let me go here so I can welcome you guys properly. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing so well. I hope you all had an amazing time in Diva stream. How was your stream? What were you up to today? I mean, I see that you're playing The Sims 4, so I'm guessing you might have been checking out the new pack or gameplaying or building with the new pack. My cat is here to welcome you guys in as well. But welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I would love to hear what your stream was. Also, can we get a big, huge shout out for Asian Diva, please? For anyone from my side, if you are not following Asian Diva, what are you doing? Please go fix that right now. Absolutely wonderful Sims creator. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate that a ton. Did a little gameplay. I hope you had fun. Was it the schemer gameplay or was it the dreamer gameplay? Like, were you a good sim or were you trying to scam people out of their money? But thank you for coming over here. I actually have a little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction. Sorry, a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community, and I would love to share that with you guys. You tried to scheme. Let's go. I love that. I'm very excited to try the scheming gameplay. But in the meantime, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. But your community and you, of course, are super welcome to hang out here as well. We are building a big botanical garden with the new pack in The Sims, so I'm very excited to show you what we're building as well. But before that, let me properly introduce myself, and I'll see you on the other end of the minute, okay?
Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my 2 cats named Toet and Soos.
Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toot?
I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel.
Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga.
I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera.
Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards.
Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip because self-care is very, very sexy.
That was the raid video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for coming over here and bringing your community and trusting me with your lovely people. Thank you so much. And like I said, we're building a big botanical garden. And when I say big, I chose one of the bigger lots in the new world to build this. And I feel like the entrance actually here makes a lot of sense. But we already built kind of like the ticket booth. We're gonna make like a little desk area here for people to sell those tickets and stuff. And then I was just working on like kind of like the layout of the park. I guess you could call it a park. What do you think about the world? I have literally only seen this lot. Nothing else. I just dove straight into build mode. I haven't even fully like checked anything. I just went for it. I was like, yep, we're doing this. I wanna build. So my opinion is very limited. I have one frustration, so to say. You have like Scandinavian cabins in the wood over here. Beautiful, like natural area with like a walk and stuff right next to it. Stunning, beautiful. And then it cuts straight into the Amsterdam like streets, which specifically this part infuriates me. So not realistic. Like in any city, whether that be Amsterdam, whether that be Denmark, this part is just, it bugs me. But not like enough to not think the world is pretty or like it, but it was just the first thing I noticed loading into this lot. I was like, yeah, well, that's not really what it's supposed to look like. From Amsterdam are the canals. There are actually canals, just not in this part. In this part, there's no canals, but you can actually go fishing in the canals and fish up bike parts. So it's very incorporated into the pack. Let's see. For this, I want to... It's very accurate. Yeah. I kind of love it, actually. I love what they did with that part. I think it's very funny. Yes, they have bike lanes, but that's not exclusive to the Netherlands. I know Denmark actually has, or Copenhagen specifically has a lot of bike lanes as well. Okay, for that to work, that needs to be wider. I just don't know if it will still look right proportionally, but nope, I wanted to... Hello? That one. Stockholm does too, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of, I was gonna say European cities, but that's not entirely true. I think that's exactly the part where it's inspired by Scandinavia and the Netherlands. Like, we have that. What is going on here? There we go. Does that work proportionally? I think that I might want to have the path go all the way up there. I'm still not the biggest fan of how this path is laid out, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess I'll just have to make it work. Not in that extent. No, fair enough. I think in the bigger cities mostly, right? Exactly. Yeah, it's not a cookie cutter North American place, and I think that's what a lot of people enjoy. But we were talking about it a bit earlier on stream of like what other cultures you would like to see in The Sims or what other places, and I think everyone was kind of like on the same page of it would be really cool to have an African world. Because we don't really have anything like it. And it's definitely like a big culture that's just missing from the game right now. So we talked a bit about that one. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna need the grid for this. Wait. Hold on. So I guess that puts it in the middle, but that is horrendous shape-wise. Hold on, I think I want to redo the shapes here on the side because they just didn't turn out the way that I wanted them to. And I don't know why, but I didn't like them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? No. Egyptian built by, yeah, exact. Oh, an active zoo career. Stop. That would be so cool. I would love that. I would love to build a zoo with this new pack as well. Obviously it would be, I mean, I guess your sim would have to take care of the animals living in the zoo. Do I hate that that makes it uneven? For that, like, little hallway. Or am I okay with that? I think that's fine. I could technically just pull this in, but then everything becomes smaller and more narrow again. And I think maybe it's okay if it's not, like, perfect. So technically, that's why I wanted to redo this, but we're gonna have to be creative with the roofing part. I actually don't even know if it's an option to do this, but again, trying. Also, hi Charlie, I hope you're doing well. I'm not hosting the giveaway here on Twitch. I'm hosting the giveaway on my Twitter and on my Blue Sky, and you can enter until Monday evening. So you're all good. You are all good. I am utterly confused. Why can I not just create? Is that one in the middle? Yeah, that's actually in the middle. Okay, that's great. Now I want to Change that for half walls. No, you're all good, Charlie. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're all good. But feel free to enter. You can enter both on Blue Sky and Twitter separately because I'm doing 2 separate winners. So if you're interested, you can actually enter twice. But it's linked in the pinned comment above chat if you want to have like the quick links. Okay, so that's what I want to do. And then we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have to get creative with the roof. Because I'm gonna have to get the roof on here. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, I'm doing this wrong. I need to get the roof on here on the 2nd floor. And then I need to delete that one. And lower that one. So that will be at the right height. And we can only move it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, God. This is a hexagonal roof. So moving this is a pain in the ass. Okay, wait. Now I should be able to connect it. Oh, I actually got the height of that perfectly. Oh, I love this. Awesome. That's what I wanted to do. Then I might just copy it. Hold on. And put it over here. Oh, that's gonna be annoying though. Hold on. I'm gonna try to move this block all across my map. Because it's on the perfect height. Oh, that's so silly. There we go. I'm gonna change how it looks. Right now it looks a bit silly. I just want to get it on the right height. Do you know how long you're going for today? Probably like 3 hours, maybe a little bit longer. I mean, it is a Saturday after all, so I have some time. Yeah, just the usual. Kind of like my Friday streams, I would say. I do have some more work to do tomorrow. Oh, oops. I do want to have it a bit bigger than this. There we go. Unfortunately, I didn't get to updating the pack legacy and stuff today. So I still need to do that. That's a crazy technique. I learned it to create a doghouse at one point. So I really wanted to have like a small doghouse in the backyard. And then I needed to do this too. It was very painful, very slow. Hello? Okay, yeah, that's correct. I don't know what's going on. Can't place outside the boundary. I'm not placing it outside of the boundary of the lot, though. What do you mean? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So now I'm thinking, do I want it like this or do I want to... I think maybe it looks better if it is actually connected and not overhanging. But like for both parts. And then we're going to definitely have to add a roof trim. But... The doghouse, yeah, that was a while ago. But that was fun. That was definitely fun. Okay, but now I could potentially add like a little overhang. Yeah, that's perfect. Um. And this is all gonna be glass as well. Okay, so then maybe the overhang not, because overhangs look really weird as soon as you turn the roofs to glass. Because let's be real, it's the Sims, so what did we expect? And then the question is, how am I gonna connect the two? Because that roof is gonna clip like crazy. So maybe just a roof like this, but like extremely low. So that it's just on that middle part. It's kind of like an F-sling roof, yeah. Yes, Jane, yes. Lika! Hello? So many friends joining today, what the heck? Let me go here. Hi, how was your stream? I hope you had a great time. I see we're playing some Sims. What were you doing in The Sims? Were you building? Were you casting? Were you gameplaying with potentially the new pack? But how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. It is so good to see everyone. Welcome in. I hope y'all are doing amazing. I hope you had a great time over on Lika's stream. Anyone from my side, can we get, I was just about to say, can we get a massive shout out for Lika, aka Catsicle? If you're hanging out here and you're looking for the most wonderful fellow Dutchie, also plays a lot of Sims and does, I believe you do the occasional co-working as well. I remember you doing co-working. I don't know if you still do them. But please, please, please make sure to drop a massive big bum follow on the follow button floating above chat right now. But welcome in. Oh no, not the ads. Wait, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait with my little introduction. I didn't realize there were ads. I'll just take a sip and we'll just collectively wait for the stupid ads to be over. Mm. You're back? Okay, let's go. I was asking what you were up to on stream today. I would love to hear it. But thank you so, so much for bringing your community over. I hope, technically the ads, it says it's still in progress for another minute. So I'll wait a little bit with doing like my introduction and stuff, but I would love to hear what you were up to. I hope you had a great stream. It's so fun. I'm streaming on a Saturday and there's like so many people coming over that I don't think usually overlap with my stream times. So it's really fun. So thank you so much for picking me to raid. I appreciate that. But yeah, were you building or were you gaming or game playing basically? Yours says that the ads are over. Yeah, so to be honestly, I think our ad things never line up. It's so silly. Like Twitch, get your shit together. We ran a shady video game cafe with the new I love that idea. Accidentally adopted a child that got stuck in your house. So shady became wholesome. How do you accidentally adopt a child? I want instant ramen. Oh, delicious. Now I want that to live. And then I robbed their family knight statue and left it to him in my will. That sounds like a 10 out of 10. That sounds like a very fun stream. That sounds like a very, very fun stream. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest. Wow, speaking. Do your post-stream stuff, please feel free to do so. If you or anyone from your community wants to hang out, you guys are super, super welcome. I'll do a quick introduction. So my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a little bit of IRL. When I do gaming, it's mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and today we are checking out the new pack, but mostly the build mode, to be honest, because that's always the part of a pack that I am most excited about. And we are building a botanical garden. I actually went to London last week. I literally came back last night. And I went to Kew Gardens, which is I had already been there before, but this time it was extra good because the weather has been amazing. Like we were literally there in the sun just walking, and now I was like, you know what? I want to build a botanical garden in The Sims. So I'm taking inspiration from the buildings in Kew. It's obviously not entirely the same, but it's just kind of like inspired by it, I would say. So we already have our entrance. This is like where the ticket booths are. Thank you for those follows, by the way. I really appreciate it. This is where the ticket booths are. These are the functional booths, but then we're gonna like create little entrance stalls over here. Um, the peacocks, yes, that I love those as well. And then also also saw so many squirrels, and we saw a fox. Like, isn't that cool? The same time you started showing around the build, and I thought I was controlling the stream for a second. Oh my goodness. To be honest, I have so often tried to control someone else's stream. Like, tried to click away a notification in their game, and then I was like, why does it not work? I was like, oh yeah. So actually, I love that for you, it was the other way around. But we were just working on the roofing on this greenhouse, which, as you can see, is a bit special. Um, I'm trying to figure out what I want it to look like exactly. But I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. The vision is coming to life. One of the builds you're doing with the new pack. Let's go, Micah. Let's go. Also, Lika, if you're still here, I would love to hear like your general thoughts on the new pack. I know that you said that you've been doing this very schemy legacy or just gameplay so far. So that sounds like a lot of fun, but are you also, you know, enjoying the new pack? Okay, so technically what they have is it goes like this. And then there's like roof pieces next to it. But again, we're going to create glass roof pieces next to each other in The Sims. I'm not sure if that's going to be a success. I'm willing to give it a try. Like, I'm also not too happy about this art intersecting. Really like the new pack so far. I have a lot of ideas for builds and businesses I want to play with, even just as a visitor. Exactly. Okay, yes. Then I think we're fully on the same level. I have so many ideas. And the thing is, I haven't even played that much with the new pack, but I'm already, like, there's already so much in my head. I'm like, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. They're all such good ideas. Or I think they're good ideas. Maybe chat will think differently, but I think they're good ideas. Why does that actually look worse? So I think technically, in the actual build, this roof goes like this. Wait, hold on. I know which one I need. I need that one. Right? And then that just needs to be low. Like that. Then that still clips. But what if I do it like this then? That looks stupid in that corner. It doesn't connect well. And if I drag it out, it connects even worse. Because then you get the weird clipping. Yes. Oh my god, the cat cafes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to build a cat cafe. Also, Sapphic Whimsy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. A cat cafe? Yeah, with the new pack, you can run a functional cat cafe. Yes, arcades as well. I was thinking I want to make an amusement park. Well, and just use, like, every single thing that remotely fits into, like, the splash pads for... Like, you could make a functional water park. Obviously, there's no slides and stuff, but you can make, like, different pools. You can make, like, a shallow pool and a big swimming pool. And you can have, like, the splash pads. Just checking out the hype train emote. Let's go. Okay, so what if we actually go for it like this? Still not the biggest fan of that connection, but I guess I can live with it. And then I'm gonna need a roof over here that just connects those two pieces. We definitely need slides back. Yes. 100% agree with that. Oh, I was thinking maybe saving it for Monday, Esther. Yeah. A witchy shop. That would be cool. See, this also creates awkward roof pieces, but I can kind of live with that, I think. I wish that you could delete those sides of a roof, like that part. Like, why? I don't need it. Okay, at this point, I'm just like, what if I just use the one big roof piece and do something different for the entrance? Because I don't like it. Like, nothing of the things that I did, I think looked good. And I really think that the roof that I had earlier like this did look good. So then I'm like, maybe I should just accept that that part looks good. And then I should come up with something different. Like over here, technically those roofs are also connecting, which isn't ideal. Like that isn't great, but at least it's just one piece and not two. Let me also check out some of the new facades. Because we could even work with this. I think these are not the right colors, but I love them, and they fit perfectly, but they don't work with the style, I think. You can make it disappear by using an arch or a window on it and make it very small. Ooh. I like that way of thinking. Also, I love how we now have this, though. I'm very excited to build with this. I love the sound those roof things make when you move and place them. Actually, Sims ASMR is really good. I earlier was drawing a fountain, and I realized the fountain sound is also very good, but I just never hear it because I never place fountains. I was like, hold up, this is actually a really good sound. But see, like, I would like something like this. Just smaller. I might actually use that freeze all around. Although, again, I feel like this is supposed to be the modern greenhouse, so then that doesn't fit, you know? Like, it works, but it doesn't fit the vibe. I think if I use that freeze again, I might actually have to use it on this build. Oh, yeah, that was a good shout. Yeah, that's perfect. Especially if we don't put it over here, but because then this we can make, like, a really beautiful big entrance. Okay. The stream, as I'm working on the exact same lot. It's a funny coincidence. No way, let's go. I love that. It's just, are you, like, on this specific lot, or are you also building a, thinking row? A botanical garden? Because that would even be a bigger coincidence. Also, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so that's the new freeze that we got, which is beautiful, but not for the vibe that I'm going for in this particular build. Things I do think a freeze would look good, and this is more modern, but it isn't like nowadays. It's just less Victorian and like a bit more Roaring 20s, if that makes sense. Not a botanical garden, hopefully. I've been there. Working with those glass roofs is not easy. Oh, I've been literally bitching about the glass roofs this entire stream. It's worth it in the end, but the process is rather painful. Especially having to make, like, artistic decisions for the roof based on how the roofs are not working, if that makes any sense. I feel like it's just so counterintuitive. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Mm. Oh my god, because I wanted to use that freeze, that doesn't work. Oh, because I used an exterior trim and not a freeze. Okay. I keep forgetting the differences between the two. But I want to get rid of the floor there. No. I think you perfectly summed up the experience of building in The Sims. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I guess that one could work. Why does it not work on those pieces, though? Oh, there we go. Actually, that freeze is kind of perfect for me saying it's a bit more of a Roaring 20s build. Also, Malicious, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I am just struggling with that roof piece. Like, the rest is done. The rest works. And I'm happy with it. And I think I would like to use something round. Like this. Maybe I should just go like this. No, that doesn't look good. And just leave that flat. What? Why? Why? That's because I added a floor there earlier. But now how do I delete that floor again? Without deleting the roof. There we go. Okay, I might just work with this for now. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's save. Oh, thank you, Observe. We are two brain. No, what is it? Great minds think alike. That's what I'm trying to say. I was gonna say two brains, one head, and I was like, no. Also, Nita, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. I think what might be nice is if we get like a fence around here, so that we can do like some gardening or like some greenery already. I need to take my mind off the roofs for a little bit. Welcome back, Yule. Welcome back. And Starship, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm not sure if I will actually have this fence go around everywhere. For now, I will do this. But I'll see where it actually makes sense. But I was thinking I could have the fence go like this. And then I could have... Hi, Kawa-san. Welcome in. Did you change your username to have an underscore? Also, Adu, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. And thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate it. People were focusing on the number too much. I don't think I ever realized there was a number in your name. That's so funny. I could technically have this be open. So that your Sims can walk in between here. And then maybe here we could have like a little terrace for the tea garden or for the tea house. But then you kind of like, I don't know, fence in. Ooh, that's a pretty tree. I'm definitely going to use that somewhere. Is that the only tree we got with the new pack? Okay. Okay, so the new pack is not focused on landscaping. Clear. Hi, Gator. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh, I have all the debug plans. So this is a slightly annoying thing. It's not like that bad, but it doesn't mean that debug is enabled. So I normally use Better Build By, and I forgot to turn off Better Build By and debug and stuff before the update. So now it's permanently on. I think I can technically use the cheats to turn it off again, but I don't think I can be bothered to do that. So we just have debug landscaping. It's not a bad thing, actually, to have that right now, because then we can easily use it without having to add any cheats. How's the new pack? So far, it's actually pretty nice. I haven't used that much of the new build by, but I am obsessed with this tile. Or stone. That's why it's on in your game, yeah. Unfortunately, you have to remember to disable it before taking it out of your game. But if it breaks, you cannot disable it because it's broken, because it breaks the UI. So I've had this issue so often. But I really like this tile. I really like the new freeze, which is funny because I don't think I've ever had a pack where I was like actively very enthusiastic about the freeze. But in this pack, I really like it. I also really like the new columns. I do worry a little bit that some of the items I've used so far, like the freeze and the columns, are very kind of like sophisticated, a bit more Victorian old-fashioned stuff like that. And then a lot of the furniture I've seen so far is very IKEA, which I guess it matches with the concept of it's an older city with like more modern furniture. But I'm a bit worried that it's, if you're gonna build, these styles might not come together as nicely if you don't own a lot of other packs. And considering this pack is already leaning quite heavily on cross-pack compatibility being like one of the bigger reasons why you would want this if you already own a lot of other packs, I do wonder how this pack is going to land with people that don't own a lot of other expansion packs. What would be your dream pack? I've had that question before, and I have to be honest, I don't think I know an answer to this question. Because I don't actively miss things in The Sims, if that makes any sense. So, like, I don't know what I would want as my dream pack. Oh, I just realized that's going to be a pain in this corner because that doesn't fit. Yeah, that's the thing. So I really like the furniture. For that exact reason. It feels very normal. It feels very much like things that you would actually own. Okay, so that could go if I make them smaller. Which I guess could work. Like, obviously, this is the more human-created bushes. And not necessarily the bush that you would have, like, if you think about a botanical garden, you think about, like, the beautiful nature in there, but a zoo pack. So that's the thing. I think I would like it, but I have a bit of a fear with packs like that. Because I think a lot of us would be expecting something like, build-wise, Planet Zoo, or gameplay-wise, like the original Zoo Tycoon. And I don't think The Sims will ever be like that. I don't think a Sims pack could ever do that justice because that's a whole game. So I would love it, but I also think that it would be a pretty terrible pack. Which sucks because, like, again, I would love it, but that's just my very real fear with a pack like that. Enjoy basketball. I hope it goes well. Or I don't know if you're playing or if you're just watching. I said I hope it goes well, and then I realized, oh wait, maybe you're not the one playing. But still, I hope it goes well. I hope the team you're rooting for wins, whether that be your own or another team. Okay, I do like that. I think that adds to the whole vibe. Yeah. So I like the idea of a zoo. Don't get me wrong. Like, I see how it could work, but knowing The Sims, I think that's mostly my worry. So maybe I could go... Like, that could be actually, like, a bigger planter, a bit more in the middle. I don't think otherwise I can make that work. Good luck at work! Good luck, good luck. I hope it goes well. Actually, I was thinking maybe to have the fence end here, so let's get rid of it. And then I think we could just have, like, a nice bench or something over there. Or I could even... have it go like this? Hold on. Do I like that? Nope. I didn't mean to get a wall. How much is this lot already? Good question. Hold on. Only 56. It's not that bad. Oh, sorry, Jane. This is not the right music. I don't update. Oh, actually, it is. That's very coincidental. It's very coincidental that you have the right playlist in that command. Because I don't update it for my gaming streams because I always use the same playlist. So the lo-fi that you're hearing today is that lo-fi playlist that you just got in the playlist command. That's the one I always use for my gaming streams. Like, I've been using it for, I think, 2 years at this point. But that playlist is so long that it never feels repetitive. And lo-fi in the background is just, it kind of always works for gaming streams. Hi, Robin. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. MP Cream, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. And also follow Amelie. Welcome in. It's good to see you as well. Okay. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Ooh, thank you for the reminder. How have I been streaming that long already? What the heck? What the heck? So maybe I actually don't have it over here at all. And I just It just feels like it ends so awkwardly there. But then I think if I do it up until here, it's going to end awkwardly here. So that also doesn't work. Maybe I can do like a raised flower bed or something with platforms. Thank you for the hydrate. Good one. Okay, that just can be the same height. Also, hi Kelly, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if I like that. The thing is, I really like how the greenery frames the fountain. So I kind of don't want to get rid of that part. Like, I'm okay if it stops there. But then the problem is, maybe I just have to bite the bullet and accept that it's really broad here. That just creates such an awkward space. I really do not like it. Like, it looks really nice if that just goes like this. So then I'm like, do I just make the path broader? So that there's a bigger entryway? But then I'm like, I don't like that either. Good night, Panda. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Maybe that does look the best, though. Maybe start it at the fountain and not on the path at the entry. Wait, what? I guess we could have the path come from the other side. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get rid of some things. Because otherwise I won't see my vision. Taller fence. No, the thing is, I don't mind the fact that they would touch. I just don't like the fact that it's such a big block. So even if I add a taller fence, it would still be a big block. On the other paths. Ah, like that. No, I like the fountain being a big open square. I think if I added bushes here, that would break it up too much. But I think I might be able to make it work if the path just comes from the other side. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of that yet. And then over there, we can maybe add like a tree or something to kind of fill that corner. I don't know. Tree. That's a very big tree. Like, I don't know. No, we need a small, tall tree. Something like that. Oh, we're gonna add color as well. Don't worry. What I'm gonna do for the color is I'm gonna make the landscaping around it just a bit more natural. Which I know is hard to see that vision right now because it's not there. But I kind of want the landscaping around it to feel like you're walking in a park. Oh, it's not gonna lead nowhere. Don't worry, don't worry. It's not gonna lead nowhere. I'm just gonna create like a little meadow or something over here. The difference is just that it's not gonna lead to this entrance, basically. I don't know why that wall deleted there earlier, but go. Sarah! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. How was your stream? What were you up to today in The Sims? I'm guessing you might have been checking out the new pack as well, but the question is, were you gameplaying? Were you casting? Were you building? Thank you so much for coming over here. I appreciate it a ton. For anyone who's new, hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. When we do gaming, it's mostly The Sims 4 with a little bit of variety here and there if we feel like it. And today I'm building a big botanical garden because I was like, what if your Sims can own a botanical garden and then people pay to visit it? So yeah,
Whoop, whoop,
welcome in.
raiding you
Also,
and
can we get a
immediately
big shout out for
celebrating.
Sarah? Anyone from my side, if you are not following Sarah yet, what are you doing? Please go fix that right now. Absolutely wonderful simmer. So go drop your bum on that follow button that is floating above chat right now. We have, I think, like another 10 to 15 minutes left of stream, so I do want to be upfront about that. I'm not going to be live for much longer, but I'm very much into the zone with this build. I am having such a great time, so I want to go for a little bit longer. It's Saturday after all. um, but let me see. You were doing a vest slash knitting shop. Stop, that's such a cute idea. We were talking earlier about what kind of shop you would open if you were a sim who could actually open a business. And that I like. I don't think I would be nearly as good enough of a knitter to do that, but it's such a cute idea. Like knit together and then sell the items and then like give knitting classes and stuff. That's adorable. I absolutely love that. Also, Miri, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, sorry, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. But you and your community are super welcome to hang out with us for a little bit. Let me show you what we've built so far. So this is what we have. So when you enter the park, this is our little entry. There's gonna be like 2 ticketing booths over here, which obviously are not functional. You just need these ticket booths to actually go in. We're gonna decorate it as if it's like a little ticket booth where you can buy your ticket for your entry into the park. And then we're gonna have different things in this botanical garden. So we have one of the main big greenhouses, which is like a bit more of a modern greenhouse, as you can see. I just realized I forgot a roof piece on this side. There we go. And this is one of the more traditional greenhouses. I went to Kew Garden in London 2 days ago, so it's very heavily inspired by that, in case you're wondering. And we were just trying to figure out the landscaping and kind of like figure out the lay of the land, so to say. I'm trying to mostly work my way around the stupid pathing because the entrance of this building does not line up with this at all. And first the path went like this, but that created a landscaping nightmare. So now we have the path going like this, and I'm not sure yet whether I like it or not. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what is gonna work, but it's definitely not an easy feat doing such a big lot that has to make sense. I don't know, IRL or something. Because that's the thing. I'm linking it to an IRL building so much that, or like an IRL layout so much, which funnily enough, I think layouts IRL don't make sense either. So maybe it's actually not bad. That is a bit wonky. because that does feel rather realistic. Yeah, so I was thinking this is gonna be like a tea house. So this can be like a seating area for the tea house. And over here, I was thinking we could do another seating area, but then maybe like a bit more natural. So maybe have like almost like a little meadow with a lot of tall grass and flowers, but then have benches in it so that your Sims can just go in here and then, you know, sit and maybe have a read or something. The only thing that I'm kind of struggling with right now is how that will, because this is now open and that feels a bit awkward. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make that make sense. Like if I'll just have a little path over here as well, and then we'll just have 2 trees to fill those gaps. Although I feel like having 2 trees might be a little bit intense. We could put an old tree. I'm not sure if that would be too blocking. I might keep this a bit more open, but we also have this entire backspace to still decorate. So I like the idea of there being a really old tree somewhere. But that can also be, I don't know, maybe like in this corner or in this corner. I'm afraid if I put it in the front of the lot, this corner is relatively small. Also, Grandpa Boy House, Boy in House. I need to read. Welcome in. Thank you so much for checking out the giveaway. I do currently have a giveaway running for the new pack if you're interested. I'm running it both on Twitter and on Blue Sky, and they're 2 different copies. So if you're curious, you can actually enter twice and have double the chance to win. And the only thing is you do have to repost it and like it on both platforms and comment on both platforms, but the other actions of subscribing to my YouTube channel are the same on both. So you only have to do that once. Crazy how far you've gotten in one stream. Thank you. I feel like I'm actually building pretty fast today, which doesn't happen very often. So I'm proud of myself. No regrets. That is a good name for a tattooing business. I absolutely agree with that. So what if I go like this? No, that looks really weird in that corner. I don't know what to do. Do you guys know that feeling when you're just stuck on like a little part of a build and you just cannot seem to figure it out? Sometimes the sign is that you just need to leave it be. That you just need to stop building that part and you need to accept that it is what it is for now, and then you just come back to it later. A jacuzzi in a botanical garden? Or you mean that as the name of the tattoo shop? Because I think a jacuzzi in a botanical garden is... I don't think I've ever seen that combo. Yeah, so I was going to place benches in that corner, but I need to figure out how to connect that entrance. So this part. This part is what's bothering me. And this part. This looks too chunky. I'm like, I wish I could make that path just too wide, but that doesn't connect to the entrance correctly. So that doesn't work either. So now I'm like, do I go back to the smaller entrance that I had before? And then just not have these massive columns in the front? No, because then it's still 3 wide. That doesn't even matter. This is breaking my brain, and I don't like it. I don't like my brain being broken. No, I didn't mean to delete that. Hold on. No, that looks weird for sure. It needs to be 3 wide. Like, even if I go like this. See, that looks weird too. Would it look weird for white? I did that just now, and the problem is then it becomes like this massive white block. So that looks weird too. Yes. Just checked out the progress of the cabinet painting, and I now know why our painter said we couldn't be at our house for 3 days. I started coughing as soon as I exited the truck. Good thing we'll end this round of renovations. Oh god, that like really, really intense paint smell. I've been there, and yes, you indeed do not want to be in your house. That is correct. But it's exciting that you're gonna wrap it up soon, hopefully. Okay. Also, Nyx Rain, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you. Okay, so I don't like the path here either. I think it's safe to say that that doesn't work either. But we do need to get to this greenhouse somehow. I think that might still be the best way. I should just not have the fencing and stuff go all around, I guess. And just have it end there. And then... No. Go like this. I think. And then we can still have this be... You know what? That could be the fix. I just have an idea. What if it ends there? And then it goes like this, and that is like the exit into the meadow. And then I'm still running into this issue here, though. But I guess if that one... does it not? Wait, maybe then it does make more sense to have that one. Okay, maybe this wasn't the solution. I forgot that that was not the problem area. I just full on forgot what my actual problem was. And I was like, you know what? No, I figured it out. Don't worry. I still do like this, though. I still like this. We can add, like, a nice gate or something over here. We can, I don't know, maybe use a wedding gate or something for it. Like an arch. I think we can still make that part work. Ooh. Thank you, Aries. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I'll finish placing these bushes because, then that part is at least done. And then I think we're gonna have to come back to it on another stream. And just see what my mind comes up with if I have, like, a fresh set of eyes. Let's go, Micah. And Joy. Book 5 is intense. I like it, but intense. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I think I might actually continue this build on Monday when I get back to streaming. Main reason being that I don't think Better Build Buy will be updated. And I would absolutely love to continue with the mod mansion, but I 100% need Better Build Buy for that to work. Like, and tool. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna work on this build, which for now at least doesn't need any tools. I think we can just work with what we have in the game. And it's fun because then we get to see a bit more of the new pack and stuff. I do think we can continue with the Not So Berry challenge, as I did update all my other mods. I think it's just the build mods at this point that are broken. So I think next week will be a bit of a mix between building this build and building or playing with the Not So Berry challenge. And then I'm hoping that the week after, we will be able to get back to the mod mansion. But in that week, I'm also going to be playing another game, which I'm not going to tell you guys about yet, but it's something exciting. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. It is definitely something exciting, which I'm very stoked about showing you guys. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, of course, Mim. Of course, please go get your sleeps. I think I need to go do the same. Hi, Drago. It's good to see you. Is there any info on why the mods have not been updated? No. But to be honest, my guess is literally just, I think that Twisted Mexi is busy. Which honestly is fair. Like, it makes a lot of sense that, you know, the dude has a life. So I think it's just a situation of he's busy and hasn't had time to update it yet. Which obviously for us would be nice if he did, but we'll just patiently wait until he updates it. Thank you for the redeeming. Hi, I'm new. I hope you're doing well. It is so nice to meet you, Julia. I'll do a quick about me and oh, thank you, Esther. I think normally it takes him a week or so. I think last time he actually took quite a while as well. Before it was always really fast. I think before Life and Death, I think he would it would be a week or sometimes even faster. So I think he just has something going on in his life, which keeps him busy. We don't know the reasons, obviously, but I know that he's still very active creating mods and stuff like that. So maybe it's just a challenging one or there's something in his life happening, but we'll see. I hope it updates fast, but I actually updated that one today. Yeah, it took a while to update tool, but the thing is, updating mods, I'm guessing, like, obviously I'm not a modder, so I have no clue, but I'm guessing it takes quite some time, especially with like bigger patches like this. So, you know, if you're a busy person, it makes sense that it takes a while. I will just be really excited when it's updated. I don't know, Lena. I don't know. I do know that last time things got really out of hand towards a lot of modders. So I think that's important to say. As I know that you guys in this community, like, I don't think you would be hanging out here if you were that type of person. But, like, anyone, if you're ever thinking even about, like, pushing a mod or anything about updating their mods, don't. They'll update him, you know? And if they don't, then still. Like, last time people were so rude. There's no need to. You can always ask, you know, be like, hey, is it, you know, on your calendar? And then if they don't answer, respect that as well. Well, he posted in the Discord. I actually missed that. I'm in his Discord, but I didn't even see that. Has some personal stuff. Yeah, exactly. See? And that's completely fair. Just like creators, just like anyone, modders have lives that need tending to as well. That's just as, well, not even just as important. That's way more important than mods. But then that's because I'm not employed at the moment. I'm scared of the time when, yes, exactly. But that's what I mean. Like, you have a job, you have people in your life, you know, things happen, and it makes total sense that mods are not always the first thing on your mind when a new pack comes out that you're like, oh, I have to fix my mods right now. So yeah, just have some decency. Exactly. Oh, 100% Jane. Yeah, I fully agree. It is sad that explanation is needed. But yeah, um, I'll be very excited when the mods get updated though. Like, I love those 2 mods to bits, so I'm very excited when they are there, but as long as they're not there, it's not like I can't play the game. There's so many other cool things that I can do, so it is fine. Let's actually see who we can raid for today. Let me see who is live. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of people live. As I have this so often. Oh, I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. Yes, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna tell you guys. We're gonna go say hi to a friend, who's doing some Minecraft. And I don't think I've ever. No, we're not going to go to Kayla. Although it's Kayla adjacent. I've actually been meaning to raid him for a long time, but our streams don't overlap very often. Because I think I always end right before he starts. So yeah. I was thinking let's go say hi to Dad. He's doing some Minecraft today. He's currently just chatting. He just started his stream. So I think that'd be fun. Thank you, Drago. Thank you. Thank you. Happy International Women's Day. You're being so kind. So, so kind. But yeah, let's go say hi. Thank you, Lena, for earlier already posting the Discord and stuff in chat. If you want to come hang out with the community outside of stream hours, or you want to see my schedule in time zone friendly ways, please feel free to join our Discord. We would absolutely love to have you there. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, actually, you can either check out my website, but you can also follow the link to the giveaway that is linked in the pinned comment in chat, or you can just go to my Twitter or my Blue Sky account, because I'm currently running a giveaway for the new Sims pack. And for that, you can actually, to enter, you actually have to follow me on 2 of my YouTube channels. So feel free to check it out that way as well. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, just a little cheeky surprise raid for anyone who doesn't know Dan yet. But yeah, even if I joined late, we always say there's no such thing as late on Twitch. You're always right on time. But yeah, if you're going to come along, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. I'm actually going to do that myself as well. Let's see. Type that correctly. I would love it if you guys come along to say hi to Dan. Absolutely wonderful person. Like I said, currently doing Minecraft, but also does a lot of just chatting and a lot of Dead by Daylight. I was gonna say D&D, and I was like, no, that's not the right abbreviation, Ro. A lot of Dead by Daylight. Really great vibes, just very chill. I actually have been hanging out in his just chatting streams very often after my own stream, because it's kind of like a nice podcasty vibe. So yeah, I'd love it if you come along. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I was gonna say today and tonight in the same word. Tonight. Sure, Ro. I'll be back with co-working and Sims on Monday, so I'd love to see you then, and I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday and rest of your weekend, and thank you so much for being here on a Saturday evening with me. I appreciate all of you.